All right, so the last time when I tried to record a few things, it turns out that when I selected the share screen window, it just didn't select the parts that I wanted to. It only selected very specific windows, so it just looks like I'm clicking around on the screen and you can't tell what I'm doing. So now I'm reshooting a few things, and again, the videos are going to be out of sync, but I'm going to make sure they're edited in clips so that it all runs smoothly for you. It just, my lead-ins will yet again not make sense because I'm having to reshoot some things. So right now, I'm going to be shooting how to show you, I'm going to be showing you guys how to get your output into a Word document. And this will actually also cover how to do this for, because I'm going to have to do the analysis to get output for the pair t-test, but this is specifically me showing you how to upload the, or how to get the output into a Word document that you can turn in on D2L. So I'm going to go ahead and share my entire desktop, and that should work. So I just hit, just showed the whole desktop. So let's go ahead and just do it this way. So what I'm going to do is, as you can see, we're going to go into analyze, compare means, pair tables t-test. Make sure I got the right ones. Yeah, okay. So you can probably hear my mom in the background on a business call. What you gotta do when you're working from home. She's kind of shouting right now. So I ran the t-test. You should be able to see it right now. I'll check the video again later. And here we go. So you just go up here to edit, select all, and then you go to file, export. And then I want you to export it into this Word RTF that you can see right there. And see it says .doc, like .document. That's how you know it's a Word document. And just to make sure it all fits on the right page, because as you can see, like the pages, the data is really kind of, the tables are wide, right? So make sure you go to change options. And yours is set automatically to this wrap table one. Make sure you should switch it to shrink width to fit within page margins. And then just to be safe, I also like to just flip the document so that it goes to landscape like this. So that's how it works on Word or on a Mac, but you may have slightly different things. But just make sure you're switching the layout to landscape and that you are shrinking your width to fit within margins rather than wrapping it like that, because it'll just really mess it up. So remember, shrink width and then the landscape format. So press continue and make sure you're saving it to a place you can find. So right here where it says table name or file name, you can go ahead and go to browse. I'm going to save this in my Marquette folder, in my TA folder, and in stats, right? Obviously, because it's the stats lab. This is like the fourth time I've tried to do this for you guys, so I'm going to have to save this as output 4 lab. So I'm going to go ahead and save it. Press OK. Now, when I go into my Finder, it should be right in here. Let's see. Yep, there it is. I'm going to open it up. And as you can see, let's take just a second here. I've got all the output I need. You see this crazy stuff, like you don't need any of this first table, right, when you turn in your assignment. This is just essentially a summary of when it happened, who did it, what I did. So you can just highlight that and delete it. Also not relevant. You can keep as much of this as you want. If you remember from the slides, you know, we really don't need this paired sample stuff, but again, if you're not totally sure what to cut out, that's fine. You don't have to cut out anything you're unsure of. If you are also sure, you can leave in the code too, which is this right here. But again, this is how you do it, kind of how I said with like selecting all and file, and you can obviously rewind this if you need to. I like to space them out so that they all fall onto the same page rather than get split up like that. And you can see everything fits now. So that's pretty much how you do it. So I would just go ahead and save this. And then from there you can, it'd be great if you could copy and paste this into your assignment document. But if for some reason you have a hard time figuring out, I will be okay with you guys turning in one Word document for the assignment where you just type in your answers. Make sure they're in bold or something so I can tell your answers versus the question. And then you can have the other document be this output. So that's all you need for that. Let me know if you have questions.